Wrestling. Dave Brown right along ringside with a good group here today. Davey. By golly, we got some great matches coming up.
Some terrific action today. We're going to have Harley Davidson in here. A single match. That'll get things underway. Then another single match. Humongous will be right here in the studio in the ring this week. PYT Express, Norvell and Stagger Lee will be going against Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert. The fabulous one should be a super tag team match. Bugsy McGraw and Dutch Mantell will be here a little bit later on. Then six-man tag team action with Jerry Lawler, Scott Shannon, and Brickhouse Brown on one side of the ring. On the other, Jim Neidhart, Rick Rude, and Pork Chop Cash. What a six-man tag match that one should be. All of it coming up today.
Ooh, hey, I think I'm going to stay around for the entire show. By golly, I'll tell you what, we better get started or we'll never get down to all the entire show. We'll be back in just one moment.
Now, for a limited time only, all Renco will rent name-brand color TVs, stereos, and appliances for $5 your first week, including delivery. At all Renco, when you rent to own, there are no credit checks, no repair bills, and service is included. Call today, get it today. No long-term obligations. $5 pays for your first week's rent. This is a limited offer.
You can rent what you need at all Renco. The only way to go.
Who needs a sale? Since I discovered Walmart's low prices, I save whenever I shop.
We know you'll save with our everyday low prices. That's the only way we do business. That's the Walmart way.
Before I started shopping at Walmart, I ran from sale to sale. I spent a lot of time and didn't save that much money.
With our everyday low prices, you'll save time and money no matter what day you shop.
Walmart's low prices really make my day.
It's a better day when you save the Walmart way.
Like a midnight stampede. 38 special. Saturday, May 19th, Mesker Music Theater. 38 special. Hotter than ever. Together with Eddie Money. Mid-South Concerts present the Tour de Force. Tickets now at all the usual outlets or charge by phone. 38 special and Eddie Money.
Want you back where you belong.
Predicting the weather is a science. John Watch knows the science of weather, and you will not find a more accurate weather forecast anywhere. You owe it to yourself to watch for Watch. Meteorologist John Watch, only on Eyewitness News at 6 and 10, weeknights on Channel 7.
Kenny Kent's going to make the fun shine on you during the Summer Fantasy Days at Kenny Kent North. Now get the best prices and the best selection of fun and functional vans from Kenny Kent North.
Okay, we got lots of wrestling action, but how are you going to start a championship wrestling program without Jimmy Hart?
Bobby, this is the greatest day of my life.
Hey, don't you start off on any big
My bodyguard.
Will you please just stand there, Jimmy? I have some VCR that Jim Neidhart I would like for you to take a look at. Monday night in Memphis, Tennessee at the Mid-South Coliseum, Jim Neidhart ran in on every match going. Don't start into anything. I want everybody to see it with you. Then I want you to tell me exactly what all this stuff is about. Let's take a look at it right now. Here comes Neidhart. Jim Neidhart will cause a disqualification. 11-16. You can't complete a match without a disqualification with a first to that? I don't see
My
how.
sergeant of arms,
That's
baby.
just 3 of them. There was actually 4.
You count
What
them
is-
7, not 3, not 4, but 7 skinny-waisted little chumps try to interfere in my match. Listen, when I played football with the Oakland Raiders, I used to love it when someone used to pull my face mask, or maybe clip me from behind when the referee wasn't looking. Well, the Anvil takes care of his own business on his own time, the way the Anvil wants to. Right, Jimmy?
You better believe it, big man, baby. My sergeant of arms in the first family, my bodyguard from now on, baby. Woo!
Yeah, fine. Well, you got a lot to be proud of. You end up ruining in the matches, jumping in there and beating up on people.
Hey, they started it, chump, not me. The Anvil business is his own business. Those chumps started, and they're going to get it. This wrestling in the South down here is just beautiful, isn't it, Jimmy?
It's made to order for you, baby.
I can do anything you want to do. I love it, baby.
We wanted to see it. We wanted to see it and let everybody else see exactly what Neidhart did. Okay, we're going to get it ready to go here, Dave, after we listen to explanation of how come he...
That's Rooster Cogburn that steps into the ring right there, and the music signifies the big guy. You see him stepping up on the apron right there. Big Harley Davidson is in the ring. 1 fall, 10-minute time limit match coming up from Jackson, Tennessee at 201 pounds, Rooster Cogburn. And here's Harley.
I feel so bad today. I can almost cry. My feelings are hurt. Whew, my stones have been stepped on, baby. Yeah, they have. Let me tell you what's happened. Jimmy Neidhart, the Anvil, Hammerhead, or whatever you want to call him, he has overlooked me, apparently, Daddy, because he has run in on everybody's match except mine. Lance, what can I do? What can I do? Oh, baby.
You want Neidhart to run it?
Well, Elizabeth, I'm coming. Hey, listen, let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something, squarehead Jimmy Neidhart. I'm going to be right in there, baby, and you can run right on in there all you want to. You can come and get some of me, baby, because I'm born free, baby, and riding high. Look at me. Woo, here we go.
Okay, Harley. Harley complaining that he was overlooked in all the matches that Neidhart jumped in on. So he invited him to come run, take a jump on him right in there. You'd think a second time before he jump on that guy at 290.
Woo! 290 pounds and about he's about 6'5".
Oh, they love him. Big Harley Davidson. As he is stripping for action in there now.
I'll tell you what. Looking forward to this one is Big Harley Davidson going against Rooster Cogburn. Rooster Cogburn is a scrappy wrestler, let me tell you. He's never lacked for confidence. But he may in a couple of minutes after dealing with Harley Davidson. Rooster back into action. Harley Davidson back into the corner. Rooster Cogburn try to whip him out of there, but Harley reverses it, and then Mr. Cogburn finds himself bouncing all over the mat. Rooster firing that right hand, the broad arm, the fist, the open hand, trying to pick Harley Davidson up. Think again, Rooster. Harley picked him up with one hand and slammed him, just powered him straight down to the mat. Harley, whoa, just standing there waiting. 2 and 3. Harley Davidson has himself a victory in this one in 1 minute, 3 seconds. Leaped over the top rope down to the floor. Rooster Cogburn still trying to figure out what happened.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Didn't take you long with Rooster in there, by now.
That's right, Daddy. That's it. That's the way it's coming down, you understand?
I didn't see Mr.
All right.
Neidhart.
I got something I want to talk about.
All right.
You know what I want to talk about?
Yeah. Before you get into anything, let me let you catch your breath just a little bit. I want you to take a look at some action between Harley Davidson, Dirty Rose, and their opponents. Look at this. boot. He reaches up there. That boot's on pretty securely. Boy, when they put that boot up, they meant for it to stay up. He pulls it loose. Nails. Norvell puts him down. Cover by Dirty Rhodes. Harley coming out after Stagger Lee. Jimmy Hart jumps in the ring. And as he comes in, Dirty Rhodes coming after him. Norvell has the cane. He busts that cane right over Dirty's head. Hart grabs it, slips out of the ring. Norvell bringing the referee over, and he covers up Dirty Rhodes, too. That's going to be a break. The boot, they get the cane and bang Dirty in the head with it.
Week before, Daddy, the same thing happened to me, you understand? Yep. That's right. I didn't know what was coming down, baby. Them dirty dogs. Them pure yellow turkeys, that's what they are. Ain't no PYT, baby. Pure yellow turkeys. They come down on my head. Now you see what they did to my man Dirty. Let me tell you what, Lance. You see this? I'm going to take this week, Daddy, and I'm going to do a number, because I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have a motorcycle roulette match, Daddy. You know what that means?
No.
That means there's going to be 2 poles there, people. That's right. 2. And there's only going to be 1 boot, baby, in one of them. And the team that gets that, baby, can romp and stomp and take it to them, baby. That's what we're going to do.
Well, what, the other box is going to be empty?
0, baby. Come up with a hat trick, baby. Reach for a bunny and get nothing, you understand? That's right. That's right.
Well, I can't...
Right here's what's going to be, baby. And Jimmy Neidhart, run in there. Because let me tell you something. You're just like everybody else around here. You got a big mouth, baby. Well, I got we're going down through it here. But I can back it up, Daddy. Whoa.
Okay, Harley Davidson. We're going to take time out. Be back. We got a lot of action to go. Alrighty, we're going to be right back to Channel 7's Championship Wrestling. Evansville, June the 6th, Wednesday. Let me tell you, my friend, super humongous card coming up, and that's not humongous, I mean humongous card coming up. We'll start telling you about it next week. Do, in fact, want to talk about a fine card Thursday, May the 17th, in Mount Carmel, Illinois. Mount Carmel High School, sponsored by the Key Club. Tickets on sale at the high school and the Key Club members. You are going to have Ox Baker in there. You're also going to be taking a look at the Japanese Assassin. Scott Shannon, excellent wrestler out of Liverpool, England, will be there. Zambui Express will be going against Harley Davidson and Dirty Rhodes, and then an international heavyweight title right there in Mount Carmel when you see Austin Idol trying to get that title back from Randy Macho Man Savage. Here's the Zambui. They're going to be looking at a big guy in Harley Davidson.
That's right, Land Russell. Ain't nothing changed. We don't like you or your kind.
Tell him again, what time is it? What time is it? Well, I'm going to tell you what time it is. It's time you rednecks right here starting to accept us as what we are, and that's true champion. And it won't take long before we win our belt back from the Fabulous One.
You're going to find out Davidson and Rhodes aren't going to be that easy to get by in Mount Carmel. Well, here he is, Jimmy Hart, the Macho Man, with his International Heavyweight Championship belt.
Oh, yeah, Mount Carmel, Illinois on Thursday, May the 17th. What an opportunity. Take a walk on the mild side, yeah. Nobody does it better, Austin Idol. But you know that. You know that already, don't you? Yeah. Jealousy. Reaping with jealousy, Lance Russell. That's what the heartthrob is doing right now. Mount Carmel, Illinois, Thursday, May the 17th. You will have a chance to show anything that you can do on that particular night. Because you're not getting another chance. No, you're not. No, you're not. International Heavyweight Champion, coming to Mount Carmel, Illinois. Yeah, I am. Coming to Mount Carmel, Illinois, Thursday, May 17th.
Before we get into the next action in there, I've asked Jerry Jarrett to come out. Jerry, thanks for coming. It's been a long time, and I know you don't particularly care to come out here, but we've gotten into a situation that I find to be disturbing. And, boy, I'll tell you, the situation I'm talking about is that Hart's First Family just stopping at nothing. They jump in there, and the thing that really has got me is the way they jumped on Eddie Marlin and beating on the promoter. And when I got up in the ring when Eddie got hurt in there and looked at those eyes, and I tell you, it really worried me. And it's a concern that the First Family, Jerry, just seems to be getting away with anything they want. They just seem to want to do anything and get away with it.
Yeah, Lance. Well, when I was doing the actual matchmaking, the promoter has a complicated situation.
Oh, no doubt. I know that.
He's constantly trying to please the fans and try to book who they want.
A delegation. Is it, huh? Well, everybody's in.
Well, we want to do more than listen. What we wanted to do, since you got him out here, this is a golden opportunity that we wanted to talk to you too. And of course, we've talked with Eddie. The situation with Neidhart, a lot of these guys, any guys that's in Hart's family, that thinks they can just run in and interfere in everybody's match, as you said, Lance, has gotten completely out of hand. Now, you know, I talk to a lot of the wrestling fans, and nobody wants to pay their hard-earned money, come to see the wrestling match and see every match end in a disqualification, which is what a guy like Neidhart is causing. They want to go to a match and they want to see who's the better man, see who's the winner and who's the loser. Not every match ended in a disqualification like Neidhart is causing. And we just think that, you know, used to there was a way to settle this. They used to, if somebody interfered in a match, you'd fine them $1,000. Am I right or not, Phil? Fine them $1,000. And the way we look at it, just on last week alone, Neidhart owes $4,000 in fines. Is that right or not?
Yeah, he did. That's right.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. That's what I was going to get into. Eddie called me about the problem, and he said, Neidhart is here at the office, and he's claiming that there is a rule. As the wrestlers come in, they get a sheet of rules. And he says there is a rule that says the wrestlers are fined $1,000 for outside interference. Mm-hmm. This rule used to be activated. We have since, it's still a rule, but we've just let it lay. What he was wanting Eddie to do was fine you, Idol, Dutch Mantell.
Who wanted that?
Neidhart.
For what?
Because 2 weeks ago, he claims, and rightly so, that 7 people came to the ring. Well, Eddie explained to them that in his match with you, Tommy, and Eddie, that 7 people came. Well, the match got out of hand, and Eddie asked Lawler and Mantell and Idol to save them.
That's right.
To help restore order.
Exactly. You're going to fine us for that?
No, we didn't fine you, or Eddie didn't. And the reason is that he requested it. Well, Neidhart's point was, whether somebody sends them or whether they come on their own, that's still outside interference.
Yeah.
What it boils down to is, what are we going to do about it? I mean, how are you going to stop a jerk like Neidhart?
What we're going to do about it is effective today, right now, and all wrestlers fall in the same category, whether they're sent or whether they go on their own. It's a $1,000 fine if you step into the ring in a match that you're not booked in. And that rule is instituted for everybody. So, Jerry, I don't know how well you like all these fellas out here, but if you interfere in their match, no matter what the situation is, it's a $1,000 fine. We have to restore the order.
Is it going to be worth $1,000?
Well, I like them fine, but not $1,000 worth. I don't think I like them that much. That's fine with me. I don't interfere in somebody's match unless unless Eddie Marlin asks me to go in and help somebody or something like that. But I just want it to be where Neidhart, I want to deterrent to a guy like Neidhart, and I think $1,000 would...
Are you hearing that, Jimmy Hart and Jim Neidhart and all?
That's the new rule, and it's effective right today.
Okay. Jerry, I appreciate that. Thank you guys for dropping in. A little clarification, and Jerry put it right. A lot of the folks upset, man. I came away from the particular incident that we were talking about and saw. They're irritated because Neidhart ruined every match. Sure. He just ruined every doggone match out there. Well, I've been running on here. Oh, I know what we got. Guy that's been creating an awful lot of conversation. Big. I mean, humongous big. Let's take a look at it.
Take
professional wrestling, and this man right here is the man who got it from me. The greatest road warrior of all. Humongous, baby.
Well, we came to see him get in the ring, Jimmy, so let's do that. Okay, David, let's have the official announcement.
It'll be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Introducing from Memphis, Tennessee at 215 pounds, Ken Raper. And going against him from Hollywood, California, 304 pounds, Humongous. In his corner, manager Jimmy Hart. One-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Woody, bell time, and we're off and running with Ken Raper, the unenviable task of getting in there against 304 pounds. Isn't that right, Dave?
304.
Yeah, 304. Boy, and he is big, too. Raper's tall, but Humongous is even a little bit bigger. And wow, he blisters him on the rope. There's that clothesline that is absolutely like somebody teeing off with a king-size Louisville Slugger on you. He blasted Ken, picks him up, slams him down, jerks him up off the mat by the hair. Referee says, look out, and Raper popped down off the top rope as Humongous dropped him hard. Puts him up again, puts him down. Big elbow, and Ken Raper comes back with one to the middle. No effect whatsoever on the huge Humongous. The Southern Heavyweight Champion, by the by. Ken down hard off that top turnbuckle, backed into the rope. Oh! He almost knocked him right back over the top rope with that floor. Look at that. Raper down hard, and that's going to be it. We didn't have too much doubt as to how the match was going. 1, 2, 3. Good. Nice. He is some kind of double-aught awesome. Humongous comes through with a victory over Ken Raper. Now he's got to pick him up and clear the ring by pitching him out on the floor. All right, Jimmy. Everybody's seen it all. Let's get him out of there. Humongous. Winner over Ken Raper. What kind of time, Dave?
About a minute 18 on it, boy, I tell you.
Nasty attitude.
Humongous.
He beats up on a chair after he gets through killing everybody in the ring in there. Tell you what, not just Ken Raper, brother. Jerry Lawler's had some problems with him, too. Let's take a look at this action. Lawler fired into the rope. Big clothesline, and Jerry hits the deck. Takes an elbow. Humongous. Whips him in. Yeah, I think you can identify that was Lawler laying down. He has a mask on, which was an excellent counter move to Humongous, but, well, you're seeing that while it took care of some problems, there are others it didn't take care of. Let's watch. 2097. Lawler. Boy, that clothesline is knocking Lawler's pins right out from under him. Jerry whips in. Bang, he's hit again. Referee Jerry Calhoun said, let go, let go. Not for Humongous. He grabs it and pulls the mask off. He's got Jerry in trouble now. He's got the mask off. Big headbutt. And down goes Lawler. tell you for a fact, when they started pounding away, Ox hit Jerry with that heart punch, and, well, it just was a bad, bad scene. We're going to take time out. We got, hey, remember, PYT, fabulous one, still to come.
Price, if you don't have a Gorman Chevrolet deal, you don't have a deal at all. I'm Larry Gorman.
The big car dealer in the small town, Gorman Chevrolet, Poseyville.
Call today, enjoy tonight.
If I wanted it tomorrow, I'd have called tomorrow. At Crown, just call today, enjoy tonight. No credit is necessary, no long-term obligation, no repair cost. Our 3 ways to own lets you start off renting and buy anytime. And delivery is free. We want your business at Crown.
Really, really, truly, truly.
We want your business at Crown.
With stores in Evansville and Owensboro.
Visit Woods Battery and Auto Electric Service, where service is positive. 3 locations, 1011 Grove, 915 East Riverside Drive, 1263 East Morgan Avenue.
If you like ice cream, you like Lick.
Love is a heart-shaped ice cream cake. Let Lick bake your Mother's Day cake. It's the best way to say, I love you, Mom.
Oh, still got plenty of that good action coming up here on Channel 7's Championship Wrestling. What did I tell you? Wednesday, June the 6th, Evansville, Indiana. We'll have the whole super card starting it off for you next week. Now, I want to mention, I already mentioned Thursday, May the 17th, Mount Carmel, Illinois. Super card coming up there. We'll have some more about that later on. Thursday, May the 17th, also, Radcliffe, Kentucky at the North Hardin High School, sponsored by the Band Boosters. Outstanding card there with the Fabs going against the PYT, a pole bullwhip match with Mantell and Rude, lots of other action coming along. And then Friday, May the 25th in Clarksville, Tennessee. You're also going to have Championship Wrestling coming Wednesday, May the 30th to Lagoutie, Indiana, and Thursday, May the 31st in Salem, Indiana. All of that action coming up your way. Do advise you to do this. Get the family together. Make a whole gathering out of them, my friend. Come and find that super action that you will find only with Championship Wrestling. Remember the date for Evansville next week. We'll start telling you about it June the 6th.
From now on, you can call it Jimmy Hart's Heart Punch. Come here, big man. Come here, Ox. Woo!
Yeah, I know you're all proud of it. It wouldn't be the first place that they outlawed the heart punch.
You know, I want to tell you people a story. 4 short years ago, two men took me down in the ring. They hyperextended both of my legs and tore my colleges. For 1 solid year, I laid like a big goof in a Hollywood bed. Nobody came to visit me, no cards. And finally one day, a goofy doctor come up there with his bill, and he said, Ox, I've got to tell you something. You know, you're not an old man yet, but the way your legs are, you'll be lucky to walk again, let alone wrestle. You know, I felt sorry for myself that night, but then I realized that if I came up with a weapon in wrestling, that I could overcome all these people. So I want to tell them, and I want them to listen very good. As I laid in that bed, these 2 guys deliberately tore my legs up and almost made me a cripple. I might not have been able to walk for the rest of my life. So I said, if they can hurt me that way, why can't I hurt somebody else? So all I can tell all these people, Jerry Lawler, Austin Idol, Eddie Marlin, anybody, if I raise this heart punch and knock you down and you don't get back up, too bad.
Marvelous fantasy.
The great Ox Baker. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the greatest team in the history of professional wrestling, the PYT Express, baby.
Lance Russell, I want to say one thing. You hear Harley Davis out here talking and running his mouth, talking about he's got a big mouth. You know, everybody knows Harley Davis got a big mouth. You know what we're going to do? We're going to stuff that motorcycle boot down his mouth. You understand that? We're going to stuff that boot down his mouth because we have showed them boys for the last 2 or 3 times that we're the best. There's no class for the PYT Express.
You haven't convinced them.
Baby, the demon.
I'm going to tell you, baby, you never seen nothing in your life like the PYT Express. We the hottest item around here, but for that fact, we the hottest item anywhere. So, Harley Davidson, I'm going to tell you one thing. You big and you bad, baby, but you can be had. We done showed you in the past what the PYT Express is all about. And if you want more, get on to me. I'm going to tell you all
Got
about
enough to worry about with the fabulous ones.
You know what, man?
Right.
I want to say this. If my granddaddy even knew that we wrestled this piece of trash, he'd turn over this grave.
You got it.
Baby. That's right. Show you what we all about right now.
You can make believers out of a lot of people. If you can do anything with them. Tommy Wildfire Rich and Eddie Gilbert will be going right against the PYT Express. And that bout is coming up right now. To hit that ring this time, Dave.
We're headed right for the ring. The fabulous ones in there, and the PYT Express out of there.
What a fight, they got one.
Oh, go ahead. That's what we came for, Jim.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, let's go ahead with the introductions, and maybe we'll be out of all the jackets and the shades and all that stuff by that time.
It'll be one fall, 10-minute time limit. Total weight 437 pounds from Memphis and Union City, Tennessee. The PYT Express, Norvell Austin, and Stagger Lee. And going against them at a total of 434 pounds from Hendersonville and Lexington, Tennessee. Tommy Rich, Eddie Gilbert, the fabulous ones. Underway with Stagger Lee against Tommy Rich. Fargo Strut coming off the rope.
Be funny and dance around, baby, but we ain't dancing. This is the PYT Express, the greatest team in the world, baby.
PYT Express, Stagger Lee with a right fist. Tommy Rich fired into the rope. The boot. But the fabulous one grabs it, spins him around, and a right hand puts PYT Express on the mat.
Who threw the first punch? Who threw it? Tell me, Dave Brown.
Right there?
Who threw the first punch?
Well, I'm not sure.
You've already stumbled around. You know who threw the first punch.
Eddie Gilbert in there now. Norvell Austin in for PYT. Off the rope. For shoulder by Norvell Austin. Eddie Gilbert lets him go by instead. Rolls him down to the mat. No hair, Jimmy. I was watching that one. There was no hair pulling. Need to get together on your story, Jim. You're claiming hair pulling. Norvell's claiming he had his tights pulled. Actually, it was a nice, clean takedown, no doubt about it, by Eddie Gilbert. Norvell going to try to pick him up and slam him. Eddie Gilbert refusing to be picked up. Norvell instead is body slammed. Norvell Austin back on his feet over to the corner, and the PYT Express slowed a bit here by the fabulous ones. Eddie Gilbert now facing Stagger Lee. Back in the corner, the boot. The right fist. Who threw the first punch there, Jimmy Hart? And the second one. Stagger Lee, right fist. Eddie Gilbert reverses and out of the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Calhoun was in the way right there. Calhoun was right.
Who threw the first punch there, Jim? Norvell Austin coming back in. Tommy Rich in there. Having some words.
We're trying to have a clean, scientific match. Look at Tommy Rich. Look at that heathen. Look at him. Now look.
All of them in the ring. Tommy Rich, Norvell Austin going at each other. Eddie Gilbert and Stagger Lee going at each other. Look out, Jimmy Hart grabbed by the hair. Tommy Rich blasts him. And Hart nailed with the right fist. He steps into the ring. And referee says, ring it. Hart in the ring has grabbed Eddie Gilbert out here on the floor. It's Stagger Lee and Tommy Rich. Now they roll Tommy back into the ring. All five of them in there. Hart in the middle of the ring. While Now, Stagger Lee is holding Tommy Rich. Hart beating on him. Eddie Gilbert working on Norvell down on the floor. Hart leaps off the apron, but Eddie nailed him. Look out. Over in the crowd, Eddie. Eddie going back after Norvell down here on the floor. Back into the crowd. Eddie Gilbert, Norvell Austin still working on each other. Hart holding Eddie Gilbert up from behind now. Rich and Stagger Lee going at it across the way. Now Rich and Norvell back in the ring. Eddie Gilbert, everybody back in the ring. We've got a free-for-all going here. Oh, the referee nailed by Stagger Lee, Jerry Calhoun, down on the floor. Rich throws Stagger Lee over the top rope. Grabs a chair. Eddie Gilbert, meanwhile, kicked out of the ring by Norvell. Norvell grabbing him from behind over there. There you see him going by. And into the crowd on the other side.
What a brawl, no question about it. Good one, Doug.
Down on the floor, it's Eddie Gilbert, Stagger Lee, Tommy Rich, Norvell Austin. Referee trying to get him to quit. Whoa! This time Eddie Gilbert nailed referee Jerry Calhoun. He was nailed by both teams there. I think Eddie was just defending himself and didn't realize what was happening when he smacked the referee.
Wild and woolly action, no question about it. Eddie going back over to check and see
make sure everybody's okay.
About a lady that was knocked out of the bleachers in there when they piled in. So the Fabs go out.
2:46, the time of the match.
Whew. At least that long and brawl.
Yeah, longer than that, really. 4 or 5 minutes on the brawl. The Fabs do win it by disqualification when Hart jumped in the ring.
Well, we'll take time out. We got more action coming up. Be back in just a moment.
Is your old television on the fritz?
Is life without a washer giving you fits?
And your darn stereo just decided to quit? Then it's time to call Color Time.
Call Color Time, America's largest rent-to-own system. And in no time, you can have the name brand TV, stereo, or appliance you want without worrying about credit, repairs, or long-term financial obligations. Isn't it time?
Time to call Color Time.
Color Time in Evansville, Vincennes, Henderson, Owensboro, and open soon in Madisonville.
A while back, a friend of mine talked me into trying his brand of smokeless tobacco, Kodiak. And I'm glad he did, because Kodiak's mighty good. It's moist and fresh with a big old wintergreen flavor and a special cut that packs just right. Now I hope I've convinced you to try some Kodiak, but if not, maybe my friend can. Pretty convincing, ain't he? Good boy.
You can rent what you need at All Rent Co.
For just a small amount a day, you can rent to own an entire living room suite, a beautiful dining room outfit or dinette set, or luxurious bedroom furniture, all at low weekly or monthly rates with no long-term obligation, credit hassles, or down payment. Call today, get it today.
You can rent what you need at All Rent Co. The only way to go.
It's Complete Lumber Spring Sale Spectacular with fantastic values throughout the store. For that outdoor project, save on used railroad ties, sale price to just $6.75. Or concrete mix, a great value for only $2.50 a 90-pound bag. Treat your lawn to Greenbrier Turf Builder, only $6.99 for a 20-pound bag. Or Greenbrier's Weed and Feed Plus, 20 pounds, sale priced at $7.99. For indoors and out, save during Complete Lumber Spring Sale Spectacular. Check our tabloid for store-wide values.
Complete Lumber for all your needs.
Robertson, Pink Panther, stepping up to the ring right now.
Referee Jerry Calhoun, boy, he's suffering right now after getting bounced around. Dutch Mantell, Bugsy McGraw. We're ready for our next action, Dave.
It's one fall, 10-minute time limit match. Total weight 455 pounds. From Memphis, Tennessee, Keith Robertson, and from parts unknown, the Pink Panther. Going against him, total weight of 518 pounds. From Florida, Bugsy McGraw, and his partner from Oilcroft, Texas, Dutch Mantell. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, and boy, he hopes he has an easier time this match than he did the last one, I guarantee you.
I tell you, anything has got to be in the nature of an improvement for him, because that last one, he really got battled around in there. We're ready to go with Bugsy starting out against Keith Robinson, and Keith giving away some poundage. He's a pretty good-sized fella himself, but he's giving away some poundage to Bugsy. Hip tosses him down on the deck.
Bugsy puts Robertson into the rope. Backdrop coming off of there. Bugsy McGraw.
Hey, on the Dutchman. Dutch in with Robertson. Body slam Keith. Pink Panther leaning in to get a tag, and he does. Panther and Dutch Mantell. Hey, for whatever time we're going to have, we've got a six-man with Jerry Lawler, Scott Shannon, Brickhouse Brown going against Jim Neidhart, Rick Rude, and Porkchop. Egg on Bugsy. He dwarfs the Panther. Bang. Pops him down hard.
Boy, that has to hurt. Drops on him again.
Bugs picks him up. Another slam down hard. Tag on the Dutchman. Dutch getting up a little steam, and really dropped that elbow in. He had a head of steam going with him.
Boy, you could tell that one was over. Dutch was moving when he dropped on him with that arm. 1:48 seconds the time.
Came flying across that ring. That was an interesting move by the Dutchman. First, you see Bugs slamming it down. Now watch Dutch. He's really getting a head of steam up. Here he comes. And the Panther taken out of that. Wow. He's still over there shaking it off, and I don't blame him one bit. We've got some big action, a six-man match. It looks like we're going to have a minute or two for it. We'll take time out and be back in just a moment. Still some of that good action here to go on Championship Wrestling. Be back in the ring in just a moment. Thursday, May the 17th, Mount Carmel, Illinois. Mount Carmel High School. By golly, the Key Club sponsoring it. You can get tickets at the high school and also for many of the Key Club members. You're going to be seeing in there some great bouts, including Harley Davidson and Dirty Rhodes going against the Zambui Express. That will load that ring down. What a battle that's going to be. In addition to that, International Heavyweight Championship match when Austin Idol tries to get it back from Randy Savage. We'll talk to Austin in just a moment. Here he is, Big Harley Davidson, going against that Zambui, former title holders, and this will put you right in line if you and Dirty can take them.
I know all about that. They sure are big, aren't they? But let me tell you one thing about it. Body slams are body slams, Dad, and they big. Well, hey, they can go just like anybody else, you understand, because that's what I'm there for. See, I'm going to do the body slamming. They're just going to do the boogie, and we're going to put it all together. We're going to do it to them right there, baby, in Indiana.
I have seen you at it in Mount Carmel, Illinois. My golly, we'll be looking forward to seeing you right there. Here's a man that'll be there, and he's going to have blood in his eyes. Somebody else's blood. Austin Idol.
First thing, I can't tell you how excited I am about going to Mount Carmel, Illinois. But you know, Randy Savage is going around and told everybody, he says, I am now the kingpin of the world. He says, now I'm the international heavyweight champion. He says, I can go anywhere I want to go in the world. He says, and they roll out the red carpet for me. He says, because I'm the big daddy of them all. He says, there ain't a man that can beat me. You can line them up from east to west, north to south. There ain't nobody can take my measure. He says, I can walk down Central Park in New York City with $100 bills in my back pocket, and nobody dare grab one. Well, let me tell you a little something about me, Chump. Where I come from, Don, I used to grab people and throw them out of Caesar's Palace. I grab them and throw them out of the MGM Grand. Don, I don't care about nobody, about nothing. But there's one thing I do care about. It's coming to Mount Carmel, Illinois, and getting my belt back. And I want you to know something, Don. You may be real tough, you may be real bad, and you may have all your guns loaded. But I'm coming too, and my guns are going to be loaded, Don, because I don't shoot blanks. Believe it.
Hi, golly, we've been talking about it today. We got it coming up right now. The King, Jerry Lawler, Scott Shannon, Brickhouse Brown going against Jim Neidhart, Ravishing Rick Rude, and Pork Chop Kay. There comes Jerry and Scott and Brickhouse ready for the action. And on this side of the ring,
that's a pretty doggone formidable. Yes, it is.
Here, Dave, I want to tell you. Rude chops and Jim Neidhart. Okay, we're ready for the introduction.
Expiration of time match, introducing at a total weight of 746 pounds from Reno, Nevada, Jim Neidhart. From Beverly Hills, California, Rick Rude. From Washington, D.C., Pork Chop Cash. Going against him at a total of 672 pounds. From Liverpool, England, Scott Shannon. From Miami, Florida, Brickhouse Brown. And from Memphis, Tennessee, the King, Jerry Lawler. Match to the expiration of time. Six-man tag team rules in effect. Jerry Calhoun is the referee.
Okay, and of course, the team over here, they got them outnumbered 5-3 because they got Angel and Art. Let's ring the bell. We're ready to go. Starting out will be Brick against Pork Chop Cash. And, of course, Lawler and Scott Shannon waiting. Neidhart and Rude waiting in a hard tie-up. Look at that chop going after Brickhouse. Whip into the turnbuckle. Hook out arm. Look at the Brick go. Big drop kick.
Go to the mat.
Chop move, Russell. Got to give Chop credit. He held up, slipped out there, and dropped that elbow on him, and now he turns him over to the anvil.
And it was a legal elbow, too, wasn't it, Russell?
Yes, it was.
Thank you very much, Lance.
Jimmy, we don't do anything but tell it like it is.
Beautiful. Tell that one like it is. Knee right to the forehead.
Yeah, you saw the knee, which was illegal because he was outside the ropes and was not legally in there.
You know, I told everybody they named a dance after this brick house. It's called the jerk, and that's exactly what he is, baby, a big jerk. Whoa!
Man, oh, man. Double team between Rude and Neidhart on Brickhouse.
Was he a male go-go dancer? Is that what he was? What was he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And a young man pounding his way back at Rick Rude. They're holding him over in the corner. Brickhouse needs to get back over and get a tag on Shannon or on the King. Pork Chop in there, and as Brickhouse comes back, staggered back towards the corner, Neidhart grabs him by the trunk. Now he's holding him on the rope. Jimmy, I don't hear you praising all of that. You probably would, though. Oh, you weren't watching. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
We are now. You know, we've been having a little pep talk before TV, and I think it's done a world of good, don't you, Russell?
Yeah. That's probably what prompts Neidhart to jump in on everybody's match the way he's been doing.
You know, I've noticed if you run into the Wallers and the Idols and all these other groups out there too, brother, but you never talk about that, do you, Russell?
All right, hey, listen, you heard the announcement. $1,000 to anybody that runs in. So,
suits us fine, because we're tired of interference.
oh, Chops takes Brickhouse down to the mat. He has got to get over and get a tag on either Shannon or Lawler. Brickhouse fighting his way back. Brickhouse, tag of the king.
Lawler using the fist or not?
He is using the fist. Because
Look at this right here, though, baby. 3 in the ring. He's having to use his fist.
we got about a minute of time left in this match. Lawler banging away on Neidhart. Rick Rude, there's a tag on Scott Shannon. Big backdrop from Pork Chop. An on Pork Chop from Scott Shannon. He goes about it in a quiet way, Dave, but this Shannon's a tough son of a gun, too, man.
Yes,
I'll tell you.
Out of Liverpool, England.
Really well schooled in fundamentals. Backdrop. Rude puts him over.
Baby, we got him now, baby.
Our time is just about expired. Lawler takes Rude up, drops him down. 2, 3, got him. The tag was legal, too. Yeah, he tagged it. We're going to take time out. We'll be back in just a minute. You saw it.
Tell me about being hot. Rick Rude, man, he was still screaming during the whole break in here. Fast count, all that. He didn't get a tag. The whole McGill. Give us a recap.
He lost the match.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was a legal tag, and it was not a fast count or anything. Here's the way it went today. In the opening match, Harley Davidson defeated Rooster Cogburn in a little over a minute. Then it was humongous. Boy, this guy is still just controlling matches that he's involved in. He controlled Ken Raper today. In a minute, 18 seconds, Humongous got the win. Fabulous Ones defeated the PYT Express when Jimmy Hart stepped through the ropes. That was disqualification for PYT, and the Fabulous Ones, Eddie Gilbert and Tommy Rich got the win. Then we had the free-for-all out on the floor and all of that after that one was over. Bugsy McGraw, Dutch Mantell defeating Keith Robertson and the Pink Panther, and it was Jerry Lawler, Scott Shannon, Brickhouse Brown getting the win in the 6-man tag match over Jim Neidhart, Rick Rude, and Pork Chop Cash.
My golly, I'll tell you, that is a bunch of them. I can't believe they had all those matches going in there today, but we'll have some more next week. You be with us. For Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of Championship Wrestling.